So getting onto this bike was quite a learning process. My biggest problem was I have these running boards, and these running boards are removable if I want to just take them off and keep them off. And I'm still thinking about doing that, but because they add so much value to the bike and the way it looks, they've changed the whole look of the trike. So now what I do is I just put a towel down to protect the fiberglass and the paint. And I'll go ahead and jump on the bike here. So let me put a towel down, and I want to protect the paint because I'm going to pull my wheelchair right up to and press my wheelchair up against the trike itself. So just set the towel down like that, keep it protected. Now, there's many different ways that you can get on a trike. Some people would prefer to just pull up to the trike and transfer butt first over to the trike. I really am always a feet first transfer person, but the way I do it doesn't mean that's the only way to do it. It doesn't mean it's the best way. It's the way that works for me. So I'm going to pull up to the trike here. And again, I just always am cautious to keep everything protected. And slide up to the edge of my wheelchair. And now I'm just going to take my right foot, put it up on the seat. I have the backrest on now. I'm going to put my right foot up on the seat and put it across the seat. And then slide over closer. And as I get closer, just put my foot to the other side so it slides off. Put my left foot up on the footrest. And now I'm just going to edge my way over to the edge of the wheelchair until I'm ready to make the transfer. I'm going to take my left arm and lay it across the handlebars. And with my right hand, another good reason to have this handle thing, I had nothing to hold on to before, but now I'm going to put a hand here. I'm going to pick up a lot of my weight on this arm, and I'm going to set my forearm on the handlebars. So I'll just go ahead and do this transfer. I try to do it fairly quickly because I just need to kind of jump over to it. So here we go. And then once I'm up on the bike, position my feet, set the chair aside, throw the towel aside, and I'll get positioned with both feet. I haven't had a problem with my feet coming off of the foot pads. Even when I've taken turns fairly sharper or faster than I wanted to, my feet have always stayed on here pretty well. So now that I'm on the bike, I've got good backrest here, and I'm ready to go down the road. All right, now I'm going to do the process of coming off of the bike. The first thing I had to do is I had to remove this backrest. The seat that I had put on, I wanted to make sure the backrest was removable because I'm going to take my right leg and bring it across and put both feet over here first. And in order to do that, I had to lean back pretty far, so I needed the backrest to be removable. So I just pull it up and out of the seat, and I let it sit there. I'm using my handle grips here again, slide to the back of the seat, and I'm just going to grab my right knee, lean back, and pull my leg over to the side. So let me get this leg kind of off to the side. So just going to grab my knee, lean back, pull across. Now I'm going to position both my feet here. Here I'm going to put one foot up on the passenger's footrest and put the other foot here. So now I need to position my towel so I don't scratch the bike, and then my chair. Position the towel here. Okay, and I'm going to pull the chair in where I need it to be. Right there, nice and close. And now in this transfer, I will just leave both my feet up here and then transfer down onto the seat of the chair with my butt. I guess I actually do put one foot down into the wheelchair. So I'll drop this foot down in, have this foot so it can be rotated. Then I'm going to fall down and grab a hold of the wheelchair. So you see I have a little handle here. I'm going to grab the chair. Then I'm just going to pivot around and transfer right into the wheelchair. It's usually not too bad of a transfer. I do prefer to do it transferring uphill. So if I have the chance to park the bike, position the bike correctly, I would position the bike downhill and then transfer up just to keep the chair from rolling away. So here we go. So put the weight's going to go under the chair, and then I'm going to take this hand and grab to the bike over here, and I'm going to do it fairly quickly, and then once I grab over to here, I just have to pick my weight up and transfer over. So here we go. And then I get transferred over. You're kind of dropping down in fairly quickly. And until you get the hang of it, you know, you might have to have a spotter. You might have to have somebody there just to make sure you don't have a fall. But once you do it 4 or 5 times, it's not going to be too bad. But I had this bike for maybe 6 months. I've put 1,000 miles on the bike. I've transferred on and off of it maybe 20 times. So I will get better as I do it more often. And if I could move these floorboards out of the way, the transfer would be a lot easier.